Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In case you're new here, my name is Kim. This is Core Union. I want to talk about manifesting your specific person, true love, mirror, soul, or money, health, a full transformation in your life, being able to experience your God-given birthright because you are not separate from your creator, from God. You are having an experience on behalf of God. You are the light playing out this in this character. Okay, so your character is perfect already. It's just that you were programmed from the ages of, when you were in your mama's belly up to 7, you were pre-programmed with stuff. But that's not who you truly are. Now you're awakened to it. So you need to take accountability and stay awake and be consistent and learn to forgive and forget. Before I get further into this, if you love me, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps my channel grow. I appreciate you. If you want me to be your coach to help you manifest your SP back or anything else, email a short description from your email. Go to the website, coreunion.com, book whatever you want. My scheduling assistant, Olga, will get back to you as soon as possible. And let me just read this post now that I wrote this morning. It's inspired. It was intending to help a client, and then I realized it's perfect for all of you, the collective. I want to say this with love and clarity. Even though it's my least favorite part of what I do, and it's tempting for me to coddle the pain you guys are going through, but I can't do that because then I am still reinforcing the old story with you. Okay. The things that happened didn't happen to you, they happened through you. This is the law of assumption, and it's not negotiable. Our attitudes, beliefs, and assumptions about others and about ourselves in relationship to them are always proving themselves into our reality. This is black and white, and there is no getting around it. And I am sorry. Again, the truth will set you free, but first it'll piss you off. The loop that you guys may be experiencing right now, that's exhausting, disempowering, and yes, can even become toxic. It's has nothing to do with whether you can or can't be with your person. The techniques that you do mean nothing if you don't shift your identity and recognize why what happened and go into forgiveness. This is your foundation to recognize this. Your reality is a precise mirror. I came on recently and I shared something around manifesting your mirror soul, your specific person. And somebody responded, no, with an exclamation point, very upset with what I said. It can't possibly be this sensitive. That when we are basically in what I had said, something along the lines of when you're in your wish fulfilled and you are in your trust and you are in your love and you've forgiven, your person feels it immediately within them because they are you. Your person and you are not separate. You guys are one. And then the moment you shift out of that, you're all over the quantum field. You're all over different versions of your reality. Of course, that's taxing and exhausting on you. But the moment you shift out of it, then, okay, it's precise. What do you think is happening with your mirror soul? And somebody said, no, exclamation point. It can't be this sensitive. Do you stand in front of the mirror when you're getting dressed or doing your hair doing your hair and getting ready for work? Do you stand in front of it and go, wow, this can't be this precise? No, you don't. I'm sorry to say it to you. If you're going to want to manifest anything through the understanding of law of assumption, you need to have a deep foundation and understanding in it. Again, doing a bunch of techniques mean nothing if the shift in identity hasn't happened. That is your foundation. So a lot of you guys just need to work more on your foundation. If you haven't forgiven yourself, forgiven your person, and truly released the version of the experience you're still reacting to, then all the work stays on the surface and it doesn't matter. If you're still speaking as though someone betrayed you, someone stole something from you, then you haven't yet stepped into your full ownership. And without that, true healing and transformation can't begin. The Lord's Prayer is very helpful here. It's written below, as well as an adaptation that I wrote from a law of assumption lens for those of you guys who may have experienced any form of religious or spiritual trauma through some form of religious abuse. A lot of us went through that growing up as well. So please do not bash anyone's religion, because someone's personal belief in their belief system and their personal choice should be respected. The law applies to everyone, regardless of their religion, regardless of anything. The law is the law is the law. Your assumptions are always being shown to you, period. Through your perception of what's going on in your reality. It's your filter, it's your lens, it's working through you. And so again, everyone has their assumptions. I'm not a Christian, but I 100% love Christ. And my number one relationship is always with my creator. And you can call that whatever you want. I belong to no religion. My religion is love. Every heart is my temple. Rumi. That is always how I have seen myself. I've manifested all kinds of painful experiences in the past: betrayal, abandonment, abuse of all forms, trauma on in some ways, and I own all of it. I don't blame others for what I manifested. I forgave everyone who imprinted lack and fear into my consciousness when I was growing up, and I then went further and forgave myself for continuing those patterns unconsciously growing up into adulthood. That's how I became free, not by bypassing it, not by wallowing in it, by radically owning it. This is not self-condemnation, it's liberation. You know you've applied it when you stop needing the pain to make sense because you're no longer identifying with it. Yes, memories may still rise, old emotions may still surface, but when they do, you meet them with love. You don't spiral. If you do spiral, it's okay. You give yourself love and you don't attach it to your specific person, your mirror soul, or anyone else of the past. You give yourself what you need, what you were missing back then, and you revise it after you've given yourself the love and you surrender and detach, hand all of that pain over to the God within, because in those lower levels of consciousness, you do not realize that you are the light. You only believe that you are the ego body and that you are alone because you are believing in separation. It's really that black and white and simple. So if you are triggered, you're believing in separation. Separation is the grand illusion. You are not separate from anyone or anything. You are everything, having the experience of the character that you believe you are. You are one with your person right now already. You guys share the same consciousness in two separate bodies. Accept it. So when you truly own this, you get your power back, not just to get them back, but to feel peace, to experience love, to rewrite the whole story from a healed state. You can revise the version of yourself and them that hurt you and choose a version of yourself and them that now matches the love and depth that you are capable of. You simply were not capable of that love before. And I'm sorry, that's the truth, but there's no shame or condemnation. You are pure perfection, having a human experience. You always have been, you always will be, but you need to wake up to that. So persisting is not self-harm when it's rooted in self-awareness, but trying to do everything right while staying stuck in the identity of the wounded one is what leads to emotional burnout. In other words, trying to do technique after technique after technique, over-consuming just because you're in fear and not actually making the shift in that foundational understanding is surface level and it leads to burnout. It's toxic, okay? I'm saying this with love. You can have a completely new experience with your person, but only when you stop trying to recreate connection from a place of resentment and rejection. Only when you stop fighting the reflection and instead change the assumption. This starts with radical ownership, with forgiveness, with letting the past version of yourself and them go. It's the only way forward. It's absolutely essential that you revisit Neville's core teachings. They're spiritual principles that must be absorbed again and again until they become an identity. Revisit them daily. And I will pin the comments. In the comments, I'll pin some links for you guys that aren't AI generated. A lot of AI. You guys have to, AI is like anything else. Just like a flame can be used to warm your home, it can also burn your house down. AI is the same thing. We obviously can all see there's a collective belief right now of what's happening in our world, and it's up to you as a leader in this for you to use things wisely, including AI. And unfortunately, there's a lot of deception now using this tool. Okay, AI does not have a soul. I saw on a comment once, somebody wrote, yes, but souls created AI. Okay, hold on. Everybody is a soul, but egos out of control also is part of the data that's fed into artificial intelligence. And just like anything, like the flame can burn down the home or can warm it down, AI can also be used as a tool for widespread deception and destruction. So, okay, you just also want to know that. So here's the Lord's Prayer and then my adaptation from a law of assumption perspective in order to help you guys. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. Now, the adaptation. Father, thank you. I feel your unconditional love, trust, confidence, power, and strength within me. I accept and trust in my kingdom of heaven, and I allow what you have created for me into my life now. I know your will for me is perfection. It is peaceful. It is perfectly aligned, and it is grounded in unconditional love. I am fully in agreement and trust in you. Thank you for creating me in your image of perfection. I release all guilt, shame, blame, and fear of the illusion of separation. I assume the good within me and within everyone in my reality. I forgive myself and my divine messengers, including those who appeared to be against me. Thank you for peace and serenity in guiding me to who I already am. I choose now to remain faithful to you and my desire. I resist the temptation of doubt, fear, or to seek for what is already mine. I dwell in the end, and I am whole and complete in perfect love now and forever. So, I just wanted to come on, and I intend again that this helped a lot of you guys trust more of what's in your heart and soul. Stop trusting in the illusion of the 3D. The 3D is always going to be the illusion. The 3D is always going to be the reflection. And yes, it is 1,000,000% precise. It couldn't be more precise. So again, the key to unlocking all of your riches that you deserve abundantly across all areas of your life, harmonic wealth with love, security, safety, having the home that you deserve, having the money that you deserve, having the health that you deserve, is through forgiveness of yourself for not knowing who you were back then, forgiveness of whomever you are perceiving as being outside of you for hurting you. They were just showing you what your belief was back then. So forgive all, let it all go, and allow yourself to feel into the end. When you add emotion onto your inner work, it is the best fuel. I don't care what anybody says. It is the best fuel, but that doesn't mean we're looking for this toxic positivity. But you can definitely, when it comes to you and your mirror soul, you can feel deeply into this immense and deep love, pure bliss, love. Again, not needing to keep your state high, 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 high. That's not what it's about, because you are going to fluctuate in states and in moods. It's part of being human. So when you try to maintain a super high level of, oh, I have to be excited and happy all day, every day, that you're going to crash, because it's not normal. But find your home, find your center, find how you naturally will feel being in the relationship that you want. When you go straight to the end, you would feel content, you would feel peaceful, you would feel joyful. You would have moments of laughter and joy. You would also have quiet moments. There would also be challenges. It's not a big deal, but you guys trust each other now. You feel safe loving each other. You want to be close. You want to be by each other's side. Okay, we both trust each other fully and love each other deeply. Okay, so receive the message below. I am open to receiving everything that I know is already mine with my mirror soul, and reach out to me if you need me. I love you so much. I hope this helps. Bye.
Nothing can come, nothing can come, nothing can come between us.